Web hosting service. Web hosting service is a type of internet hosting service that allows individuals and organizations to make their own website accessible via the World Wide Web. First type of hosting services. Free web hosting service, offered by different companies with limited services, sometimes supported by advertisement and often limited when compared to paid hosting. Shared web hosting service. One's website is placed on the same server as many other sites ranging from a few to hundreds or thousands. Reseller web hosting allows clients to become web hosts themselves. Resellers could function for individual domains under any combination of these listed types of hosting, depending on who they are affiliated with as a reseller. Virtual Dedicated Server, also known as a Virtual Private Server or VPS, divides server resources into virtual servers where resources are allocated in a way that does not directly reflect the underlying hardware. Dedicated hosting service. The user gets his or her own web server, gains full control over it. Managed web hosting service. The user gets his or her own web server but is not allowed full control over it. Colocation web hosting service. Similar to the dedicated web hosting service, but the user owns the colo server. The hosting company provides physical space that the server takes up and takes care of the server. Cloud hosting is a new type of hosting platform that allows customer powerful, scalable, and reliable hosting based on the clustered load balance servers and utility billing. Clustered hosting. Having multiple servers hosting the same content to better resource utilization. Clustered servers are a perfect solution for high availability, dedicated hosting, or creating a scalable web hosting solution. Grid hosting. This is form of distributed hosting is when a server cluster acts like a grid and is composed of multiple nodes. Home server. Usually a single machine placed in a private residence can be used to host one or more websites from a usually consumer-grade broadband connection.
Hi, good day. My report is about basic packages of web hosting. First, the user needs to know the basic feature in web hosting. The basic features are the server type. This is where the website is being handled. In simple website, server type does not. But a complex website, it is needed because it handles the database and serves up dynamic pages. Another thing to consider is the bandwidth. This is a measure of how much website traffic is available to you. High traffic sites like Yahoo, for example, have very high bandwidth requirements, but the average sites does not matter. Another thing is disk space. This is the amount of actual space available to you for storing your website on the web server's hard drive. Email accounts needs to consider. It is how many email accounts you have with the web hosting account. Extra features like databases and server-side scripting is also have in a basic packages in web hosting. The basic specs and features of this basic packages in web hosting are usually a basic packages have subdomain of one. When you register a domain, are often available to create additional subdomains within that domain. An example of subdomain could be sub.example.co. Monthly transfer of a basic web hosting packages is 1 million gigabit. Email accounts is unlimited. A web hosting plans often enable users to set up more than one email account based on the registered domain name as well as offering webmail and email software. The disk The disk space is 100,000 gigabits. Some piece of information that is very important for everyone and no one, and especially the add-on domains in basic packages is 1. The included features of the basic packages is 100 gigabit disk space, 1 terabit transfer, free setup and domain, 30 days money back guarantee. It is $3 per month. The plan is also available $5 per month if you sign in for a 12-month plan. The basic packages have advanced features, or you can add advanced features if you upgrade your packages. The advanced features are controlled panel, easy install blog script, email features, on-site site building, server-side scripting, platforms like Windows, Unix, Linux, supports like ticket-based support, phone support, email support, the top domain like org, .net, info, .com, is, web statistics, and so on. So that's end my report. Thank you for watching.
Hi, I'm Gino Paulo Sigisman, and I will discuss about mid-range packages. Mid-range packages or mid-range web hosts meaning that they offer prices and service that will satisfy the majority of websites. Mid-range web hosts like PowerWeb, YourSite.com, and iPowerWeb offer packages ranging from $50 to $80 or 3,000 to 5,000 pesos per month and provide the tools that most webmasters will need to run a website. Mid-range packages features disk space. Every hosting account has certain allotment of disk space. The disk space is used to hold all the files which make up your website like HTML files, graphics, script, and multimedia content. Bandwidth. Most hosting companies offer bandwidth option for their plan. Bandwidth is amount of traffic that is allowed to occur between your website and the rest of the internet. Domain name. Domain name are used to identify one or more IP addresses. For example, the domain name facebook.com represent about IP addresses. Domain name are used in URL or also known as Uniform Resource Locator to identify particular web pages. Every domain name has a suffix that indicates which top-level domain it belongs to, like .gov for government agency, .edu for educational institution, .net for network organization, and .com for commercial business. FTP, File Transfer Protocol, is the quickest and easiest way to transfer images and other files from your account. With FTP, you can easily transfer lot of files, images, web pages, even a whole site from your computer to your web hosting account. You can also use FTP to save files from your account to your computer or to move files around or delete files. In fact, many web-based businesses are successfully run using the mid-range web host. However, websites that offer large files for downloading or site that can cause amount of traffic may find that mid-range host doesn't quite suit for their needs. This type of website may require high-end web hosting solution. That's all. That's the end of my report. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Wendell Manabat. I'm here to discuss superior packages in a large businesses, or shall I say web hosting in a large firms. This hosting package is all in ideal for hosting for large enterprise scale websites. With 10,000 MB DC space and 700 gigabytes of data transfer, we will be able to host large amount of web content. In addition to higher limit on all features, you will be able to host a total of 4 web-separate websites. This is also the ideal package for project demanding subversion and track support, and it's ideal for web developers. Choose this package and see for yourself why this is the package picked by all experienced web developers. Features: 10,000 MB web disk space, 700 gigabytes data transfer per month, free web-based and easy-to-use website builder, free email spam and guards and virus scan, unlimited hits, 50 email accounts, the top 3, AMAP and webmail supported, 30 MySQL databases, 30 subdomains, 30 part domains, 3 add-on domain, and no contract required. For billing cycle, you can choose from paid monthly for $24.98 per month, paid semi-annually for 6 months, $149.88. You can pay it annually by 12 months, $269.78. You can save 10%, paid bi-annually, 24 months, $509.59. You can save 15%. Optional add-ons and services. Dedicated IP address, $2.50 per month plus $5 one-time service fee. Site security SSL certificate for $40 plus $10 one-time service fee. Site restoration from backup, no service fee. Subversion and track available free of charge on request, and account upgrades, no upgrade service fee. And these are some features of this web hosting: three payments options, credit card, PayPal, Google Pay Checkout, and the three steps. The first one, you have to do register for a web hosting with a domain name. Number two, build your website online or upload your files. And number three, now you're connected, you're online. More features. General features: cPanel website control panel, RV site builder, P140 plus popular script installer, Fantastico Deluxe instant script installer, FTP access, custom error pages, protected directories, access log, error logs, graphical user statistics, mail exchange record modification, scripting features, PHP 5 and PHP 4 with Zen Optimizer, MySQL, PHP Perl 5, CGI bin directory, .ht access support, Microsoft Config 2002 extension, server sides include configurable Apache handlers, definable MIME types, automated tags with cron. And email features: PAC3, email SMTP, email accounts, email forwarding, email autoresponders, email aliases, web-based email access, cache all default, email settings, spam assign, virus protection, reliability, and technical support by 24/7 support by helpdesk, live chat, 99.9% uptime and backup power to the data center with UPS, and redundant connection and weekly backups. Uh, I would just add about the disadvantage of Linux hosting. The biggest disadvantage of Linux hosting is its inability to support applications created by using Windows components such as ASP server-side script. This issue causes a website total dysfunction on Linux server. If you have a website using ASP running on Windows and you are looking to transfer your website to a new host and try to transfer it to a Linux server, it will stop working as Linux really don't support ASP. If you are using PHP and transfer your website to Windows, it will not stop working. Another disadvantage is using a Linux-based web server. It is not easy to manage a Linux-based dedicated server. Managing a website of Linux server is often confusing for amateur webmaster. Users of dedicated Linux server have to go through extensive document to train themselves to know Linux server better to gain the capability to use it. But there is a good news as well. Linux is making it easier to be used with administrative console with less knowledge about the Linux operating server. After launch of WHM and cPanel, it is easier to control Linux hosting. Even it is easier for beginner now. So if you are thinking of buying Linux website hosting, you can go for it without any hesitation. That's all. Thank you.